Hi everybody. Today we're going to do lesson 714. Need a pen? 714, and that's going to be difference of perfect squares again. We're just going to look at a couple of different scenarios with that. So I'm just going to write this in shorthand. DOPS, DOPS, difference of perfect squares. It's like GCF is greatest common factor. It's an acronym. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to look at some problems that are just a little different from yesterday, but the process is exactly the same. All right, so first problem, x to the fourth minus 121. Okay, that's example one. So yesterday we double bubbled. Today we're double bubbling also. Doubling, bubbling. There you go, double bubble. Okay, now, oh, you know what? Before we even do that, let's go over to the right here. And let's just write our perfect squares. So 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36, 7 times 7 is 49, 8 times 8 is 64, 9 times 9 is 81, 10 times 10 is 100, 11 times 11 is 121, 12 times 12 is 144. And 13 times 13 is 169. This pen is going to really drive me crazy. 169. Then 14 times 14 is 196. 15 times 15 is 225. I won't give you anything bigger than that. Alrighty. Okay, so, well, I have x to the fourth here. Well, do you remember x times x is x squared. Therefore, the square root of x squared is x. How about this one? X squared times x squared. What do you think that equals? That's x to the fourth. Therefore, the square root of x to the fourth is x squared. So in the front here, we're going to put an x squared and an x squared. In the back, we just have to take the square root of 121. Well, the square root of 121 is 11. So I put an 11 in the back of each one. And then I put my addition and my subtraction signs, plus and minus, because positive 11 times negative 11 is negative 121. And that's what we're looking for over here, negative 121. All right, so I don't think that's too bad. I hope you're okay with that. Just watch it again if if I went too fast or you got lost. All right, example number 2 is y squared minus 16x squared. Okay. Again, it just looks a little weird, a little different than what we did yesterday, but we follow the same exact steps. Double bubble. Okay. We have a y squared in the front. Well, the square root of x squared was x, right? So the square root of y squared is y. We put that in the front of each. Now look at the second piece here. It's 16x squared. Well, our x is going to have to go in the back then. We're going to take the square root of 16, which is 4. Leave some room because we also have to take the square root of x squared, which is x. So it's saying the square root of 16x squared is 4x. Okay, so now we need that negative, and we need it to be a negative 16, so it's going to be a plus and a minus. All your difference of perfect squares are going to end up being a plus and a minus. All right, how about this one? Number 3. 36 minus x squared. Okay, here, our constant is coming first and our x squared is coming second. Well, in that case, we're going to follow the same rules. We're going to double bubble. Now, whatever's in the front, meaning this 36, has to go in the front of each of these parentheses. So the square root of 36 is 6. I'm not sure if I said that right. Whatever's in the front, we take the square root of and put in the front of each parentheses. Okay, so square root of 36 is 6, so we put a 6 and a 6. Now, the square root of x squared is x. We know that. We're just doing it in a different order, but you have to follow the order of the question. All right, minus and plus to get you a negative. And that's that answer. Let's box it. Oh, I didn't box this one. Okay. Well, all right, 4. Number 4 is 1 minus 64 x squared. All right, so this is kind of a combination of number 2 and number 3. So we're going to double bubble because that's what we always do. We're going to take the square root of the first term. So the square root of 1 is actually 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So the square root of 1 is 1. 1 and a 1. I don't know why this pen changes color sometimes. All right, so now the back end here is going to be the square root of 64, which is 8. Leave some room though, because we also have this x squared attached to it. Square root of x squared is x. And then we're going to put a plus and a minus because positive 8x times negative 8x equals negative 64x squared. Hey, that's all I have for you today. So I'm going to put some problems up. You're going to hit pause, copy them down, and work on them. Okay, here they are. So pause the video, try these 4 out. When you're done, the answers will be there. Do not copy my answers. Please do this on your own. You'll be better off for it next year, I promise. Here are your answers. Okay, so when you send me the picture, please make sure you're sending me the notes and the practice. Okay, all worked out because I want to know that you're, listening to me, not just copying. I'll know. All right, have a good day, everybody.